To go. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Switch it.
Working out of the gun. Winston. Out to the left there and complete to Howard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Winston. Open man has got it. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 63 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL really built around the guy throwing the football. These short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
First down, 49ers.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
21. Here we go. Hey, gun. Let's go. Hey, check 24. 21. Say hi.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And they start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
White 25. Flip. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Following the interception, Winston. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Winston gives to Barber. Well, they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
Ready.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Here we go. Check. Wait. Easy. Motion. Reset. Point up.
Winston. Complete. He finds Blade. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. That spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now whistles here before the snap. Look like one of the Bucs may have moved.
Ready. Move ready. White. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys.
They'll run the toss to Barber.
Sweat.
The tackle there by Richard Sherman. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Ready. Move ready. Right there. 54 Mike. Easy. Mike, 5-4. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
White. Sponge. No. 6, go. Let's go.
They go play action. Winston. He's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the point. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo is going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
26-yard line.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Play fake. Winston. They'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on the A Sports. Scrimmage the 37 on first and 10. Right back to Coleman here on first down. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Levante David, the Bucs leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 54 Mike. Watch the run. 12. 25. Check 25. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. 22 jet bomber.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And Selleck here, left side. And he gets it down to the 32. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here we go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
12, fellas. Here we go. I got you. 2.
On third down, here's Coleman. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 32 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, that's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down now, it's Barber. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Watch the shift. Come on. Sunday.
Jameis to throw it. And this one out for Evans. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Here we go. Now, here come the 49ers. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Here we go.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Kevin Coleman. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Buccaneers 7.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Second down, Winston. This goes to Barber, the running back. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
On the handoff, this is Barber. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let we go. Showing it. Let we go. Check nickel. Let's go.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Winston. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Bucs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Switch.
From the gun, Winston. He's got Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A first down play for Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play call to help him out a little bit.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. One, Omaha. Get there. Shoot. I got this.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. They'll run on first down. Coleman, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, second and long.
Coming to you. 21. Pilot, 64, wait.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
11.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Gets through and now an opening. And now look at him go. 30, 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, 101 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. It was first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw over the middle to Evans. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Wait, Timothy!
First down, they go with Barber again. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Under 10. White.
On second down, Barber. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throw, Winston. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, are trending in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
All day, dog. Hey, 5 on the 50.
Back to the running game with Barber. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Let's go.
On 2nd and 7, Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To throw is Winston. That's complete right around the 8. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Play action now, Winston. This will be caught at about the 5. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different...
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 5 yards on the touchdown run. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Garoppolo. They'll get this into the hands of Breida.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? They're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Here we go. Wait, I got him. 11.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kevin Coleman with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers add on to their lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
14.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Let's go.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, stop. Hey, even. You got tight right there. Jim. Let me go.
On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Ready? Flag. Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, and the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Easy. Bumps out the helmet. Here we go. Mike 56.
Winston. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they're spotted right in midfield at the 50.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Green, Timothy, Sonic, Mike 54. Push him back.
Winston now from the 50. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. He's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard, 31 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And it's no good. And he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Fair catch. Made it at 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Kill. Hey, gun.
They begin the drive with Coleman. Well, he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Garoppolo gives Zubreda 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I got this. Who's that? Who's that?
They run again with Breida. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Let's go, baby. Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
One, Omaha. Bud. Hey, gun.
Jarrett McKinnon, 2 years in the making, gets his first 49er carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
A loss of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go. What do you need? Hey, alert. 11.
He's coming.
11. Go.
2nd down, McKinnon. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Deep there for Goodwin. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 34 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
He's checking. Crash.
Green, 17.
56. Let's go, D. Let's go. 56.
On play action, Winston rolling to his right, going deep this time for Mellon, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face the 3rd and long. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. Now on 4th down, out is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 15. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
26-yard line.
Mike, ready? Black, 22.
You ain't going nowhere.
White. Under touch. Follow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Wait. Flip. Let him go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Nick Bosa brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Winston. And he's going to go down again. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
5 on the 50. Check 5 on the 50. 99. Check 99.
Winston. He's going to let it fly. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. So the victory here for San Francisco. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get